Welcome, Anthem, to another daily devotional study guide with Pastors Buddy and Sandy here. Today, we're going to be talking with you about today's devotional, day 1, and it is about David dancing before the Lord. The scripture references are 2 Samuel, not 1 Samuel, but 2 Samuel 6, 11 through 19, as well as a parallel passage in 1 Chronicles chapter 15. And today, we are talking about kind of that idea of in essence, acting like a fool before the Lord. The Hebrew word that we covered on Sunday is halal. Halal, how are you doing? That's a misuse, but I wanted to do that so badly.
And you
so
did.
It is that exuberant expression of celebration. And Sandy here has actually a kind of a cool story to tell us about that.
Thank you. This happened years ago, and we were pastors, my husband and I, and we took a younger couple from our church to a revival meeting, which was being held at a local Pentecostal church. And evidently, I had some judgments against more exuberant worship. And so back in those days, whenever you went someplace with another couple, the men rode in the front and the women rode in the back. And so once we pulled up to the church, the guys got out, and I leaned over to my friend, this younger woman, and said, "So, are you ready to see this 3-ring circus?" And she's just kind of looking at me like, "What?" And I went in and was pleasantly surprised. The music was exciting and explosive and joy-filled. The pastor's sermon was spot on. Really, a really good word. And that year, I'd experienced some loss. My mom had died. And so he asked if anybody wanted to come up for prayer afterwards. And I'm going. And so there was a whole line of us in front of the altar or stage. And he just started praying for us. And he said, "I'm going to pray for you as a group. Just close your eyes." He never touched me. He never did a thing. Next thing I know, I'm staring up at the ceiling. I had been slain in the spirit. And I could not stop laughing at the just the irony of it, that I was so judgmental, 3-ring circus, and there I was, kind of center ring. And so since then, I've been pretty careful about judging people and their way of worshiping.
Yeah, I love how David worshipped. It said without any regard for people watching. Anthem, as we shared on Sunday, we're just so excited that each one of us in our family units and at home get to learn what it means to be worship and to really have the freedom of autonomy, and to some extent, sort of being isolated in our home should free us to be able to feel more abandoned in worship. And we sure hope that once we come back together again, and we hope that that is soon, we hope that we as a church can find more freedom and more joy in worship than we have experienced thus far. We encourage you guys to continue to press into the Lord, to seek Him through the Psalms in particular as we study this idea of worship, and we will catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.